7 years have passed since I first drove in a Peterbilt Model 579. Not much has changed in the basic truck design, but it's been under constant refinement ever since. In 2015, designers added the EPIQ Aero trim package, and last year they added the 80-inch UltraLoft sleeper. I got up close and personal with a fully equipped 579 recently on a test drive from Phoenix to Dallas. Equipment editor Jim Park here. We're sitting in this huge rest area on Highway 287 near Headley, Texas. I'm going to start with a walk around of the aero features on this truck. The trailer is a really big contributor to the overall aero performance of a truck, and our trailer happens to be one that Peterbilt uses for its fuel economy tests. It has a trailer tail, full side skirts, and a mustache-type gap reducer on the nose. It also has wheel covers on low rolling resistance dual tires. All in all, it's a pretty slippery wagon. Out front, Peterbilt's EPIQ Aero package covers pretty well all the aero bases. It's really smooth on the outside, and it has a nicely sculpted profile. While driving, there's absolutely no wind noise to be heard in the cab. The three-piece bumper and the fenders are shaped to optimize the airflow around the front corners of the truck. The front wheel wells have rubber closeouts to minimize the openings, and the front corner of the sleeper and the steps are rounded to reduce turbulence. And down below the side skirts there are flexible rubber closeouts as well. Even the sun visor has an aero role to play here. It was newly designed just for the UltraLoft sleeper. Out back we have the sleeper side extenders and a new drive axle aero kit from Flowbelow, and we've got the chrome-plated wheel covers. Gotta have those. The rooftop is sculpted for smooth airflow, and the back edge of the roof has a gap reducer too to keep the transition from tractor to trailer as smooth as possible. Let's climb back inside and have a look around the cab and sleeper. This truck had the Platinum interior package in saddle tan, which is really easy on the eyes. The dash layout hasn't changed much since the 579 was introduced back in 2012, but it's functional and attractive. Everything you need's within easy reach, except whatever you happen to throw up on top of the dash. It's a long reach to the windshield, and stuff somehow always seems to slide down between the glass and the dash panel. The steering wheel has buttons for cruise control and the entertainment system, and the rotary gear shift stalk is mounted comfortably on the right side of the steering column. My only real beef was the placement of the headlight switch. You have to squeeze your hand down between the turn signal stalk and the grab handle that's mounted on the forward doorpost if you want to try and flash the lights for a passing driver. There's also a lot of storage above the driver that can be reached from the seat, and there's tons of overhead clearance between the seats. Now let's check out the 80-inch UltraLoft bunk. Our copy of the 80-inch UltraLoft sleeper featured an upper bunk. So this upper bunk is a pretty cool notion here. In a single bunk configuration, obviously this wouldn't be here, but in the double bunk, it's kind of a half sleeper. It's up here on the second level. To pull this down, you just yank on this strap, down it comes, and you've got a split mattress here. So that folds down into place for the upper bunk. Get that ready for whoever wants to sleep in it. And to get up there, they've got this really cool ladder. All you do is slide this little... There it is. Pull this little catch down, and the ladder comes down like this. Retracts down out of the upper bunk, and up you go. You climb into the upper sleeper, and then when you're finished with it, she folds right back up again, stows in there. You put the bunk up. After you flip the mattress, latches back in place, and now you've got all the vertical room in the world you want for a basically single sleeper configuration. When unfolded and in position, the upper mattress measures 82 by 36 inches. The lower bunk is 85 by 42 inches, and there's enough headroom above the lower bunk for a 6-footer like me to sit there comfortably without ducking. Up here on this upper bunk, there's a shelving unit on the passenger side that's kind of designed to fit 2 CPAP machines. And inside there's power supplies, a USB and a 12 volt for powering those machines. That bar you see there is designed and built to have a driver hang on that as they're climbing up into the upper bunk as a support. A little further down here, we've got the microwave oven shelf. It's wired for the microwave, obviously, but you can put anything other electrical appliance there if you wanted to, I'm quite sure. Over here behind the driver's seat, we've got a little desk and a workstation that pulls out. Easy enough to hide or get rid of there. And Down here on the lower level, more shelves, storage space, protected by a door, so all that stuff won't be falling out on you. And around here on the passenger side, again, fairly large storage compartment up there on the top with a good strong bar to help drivers climb up into the upper bunk. This cabinet right here presently is configured with 3 shelves. There's an option there for a wardrobe closet. Of course, there's a refrigerator. A little bit difficult to reach from the driver's seat. Some are now putting those sliding drawer fridges on the left-hand side so you can reach around and grab a soda or something. But this is a nice big fridge with a little ice box and everything, and it's all mounted over there on the right-hand side. There's some glass too. 2 windows up on the top and 1 window down on the bottom in this configuration. As I said, this big TV replaces the right-hand side access door, which would also have a window in it in a standard configuration. The combination of the EPIQ Aero package and the big UltraLoft sleeper make for a comfortable and really fuel-efficient truck. In the next video, I'll talk about driving the 579, where I managed to post better than 10 miles per gallon for a day's driving, peaking at 11.1 for several hours during the trip. Near Headley, Texas, I'm equipment editor Jim Park.